Michael Joseph Jackson was an American singer-vocalist, artist, performer, and recording craftsman. Michael Jackson exemplified the time of pop during the 70s, 80s, and 90s, acquiring himself the title the Lord of Pop. He stayed a worldwide symbol until his unfavorable demise in 2009. Michael Jackson started his music profession close by his kindred siblings and relatives in the Jackson 5. His vocation started in 1964, matured just 6. The Gathering, drove by Jackson's dad, really buckled down visiting many clubs and bars playing out their blend of Motown hits. They acquired the consideration of record names and in 1968 endorsed with Motown Records. It was the most youthful, really young-looking Jackson that grabbed the attention of commentators. Drifter magazine composed that Michael was a wonder with overpowering melodic gifts. Michael stood apart for his outstanding energy and delicate, irresistible melodic voice. The Gathering created 4 number-1 hit singles, including I Need You Back, ABC, and The Darling You Save. In spite of accomplishing his objective to be a music entertainer, Michael's life as a youngster was not even close to blissful. He was consistently beaten and undermined by his tyrant father. This tradition of misuse left Michael scarred all through his grown-up life. Solo vocation Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson by the last part of the 1970s. Michael was progressively hoping to seek after a performance vocation. With the assistance of music maker Quincy Jones, Michael delivered the independent collection Crazy. The collection was an incredible achievement, ultimately selling more than 20 million duplicates. The collection acquired a lot of basic recognition, and Michael got the most noteworthy eminence rate in the music business. His second independent collection, Thrill Ride, sent off Michael Jackson into a situation as the most well-known pop vocalist on the planet. With minimal business publicizing and advancement, Spine Chiller rose to number 1 on collection deals and stayed at the main spot for a sum of 37 weeks. It acquired one of numerous Guinness World Records for Michael Jackson, achieving 110 million worldwide deals and 29 million deals in the US. Spine Chiller included number 1 hits like Beat It, Billie Jean, and Walk 1983. Michael Jackson performed live on Motown 25, Yesterday, Today, Everlastingly, a television extraordinary. He played out his unmistakable and noteworthy dance move, the moonwalk. In the dance schedule, he easily moves in reverse with apparently keeping one leg entirely straight. His presentation made him a worldwide symbol of music, however dance. Michael Jackson spearheaded the significance of music video in advancing a pop craftsman. This notorious exhibition has been contrasted with the renowned Beatles' appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964. Michael Jackson's next collections were awful and hazardous. His last collection was powerful. By the last part of the 80 seconds, there was a rising number of stories conjecturing on Jackson's own life, well-being, and actual appearance. Michael Jackson went through various tasks of plastic medical procedure to fix his nose and add a dimple in his jaw. During the 1980s, his skin began to ease up. This was because of an interesting skin shade illness. However, it didn't stop a flood of speculative press stories that he was blanching his skin tone. The press covered a scope of speculative tales about Michael Jackson, including non-existent stories Michael had imagined himself. I've been in media outlets since I was 6 years of age. And as Charles Dickens would agree, it's been the most ideal situation, the worst possible situation. However, I wouldn't change my vocation. While some have made purposeful endeavors to hurt me, I accept it since I have a caring family, a solid confidence, and brilliant companions and fans who have, and proceed, to help me. The press consideration made Michael progressively isolated, investing quite a bit of his energy in his Neverland farm. Alright, number 1. There, as I am aware of, there is no such thing as skin blanching. I have a skin problem that obliterates the pigmentation of the skin. It's something that I can't help, alright. However, when individuals make up stories that I would rather not be who I'm, it harms me. It's an issue for me. I have no control over it. He wedded Lisa Marie Presley in 1994. It endured 2 years, however they stayed well disposed after the separation. In 1996, he wedded Deborah Rowe in Sydney. Together they had 2 youngsters. They separated in 1999 and Rowe gave full care of kids to Jackson. Claims of kid misuse were first brought up in the 1980s and yet again showed up during the 1990s. This prompted the preliminary Individuals v. Jackson on the 31st of January 2005 in Santa Maria, California. Following 5 months of high exposure, Jackson was cleared. However, the experience left him genuinely powerless and sincerely pushed. He left America for the Persian inlet island of Bahrain. The moment I began breaking the unsurpassed record in record deals, I broke Elvis records, I broke Beatles records. The moment it turned into the untouched smash hit collection throughout the entire existence of the Guinness Book of World Records. Short term, they called me an oddity. They called me a gay. They called me a kid molester. They said I dyed my skin. They made all that to turn the general population against me. Towards the finish of his life, he was progressively tormented by cash inconveniences and weakness. He progressively became reliant upon various medications, which was said to have added to his weakness and sudden passing. Regardless of worries over finance, he is said to have made profession profit of $500 million and had resources in Sony, a TV music distributing list worth more than $300 million alone. If you like the video, please like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel.